Today, American households spend $9,000 owning and operating a car. They spend more money on their car than they do on food.
So that's $9,000 a year.
Every year, on average. In major cities, it's much higher than that. And they use their car 5% of the time on average.
And the rest of the time it's
sitting parked.
sitting parked.
And if you combine all the parking spaces in our country, it's larger geographic space than the state of Connecticut. So we built all this infrastructure for cars that we only use 5% of the time. And so what we want to do is provide for you the product that allows you to get rid of car ownership. So that will be a combination of what you see today. It could include rental cars. It will include bikes. It will include transit.
And so where do self-driving cars fall in all this?
So that is part of that portfolio. We can design a self-driving car that does one type of trip. Maybe a trip that does under 35 miles an hour along a fixed route. That is a much easier engineering problem to solve than trying to have it do everything.
There are all kinds of unintended effects. What happens to our garages? What happens to parking lots? What happens to insurance, driver's ed?
I've thought about that for 10 years.
So what would it be like where not everybody owns a car?
I think I'm biased, but I think it would be pretty amazing. And it's only going to happen when we beat that experience for you, the consumer. So the premise is that we can beat that experience for you. And when we do, you'll save money. You'll have more space. The garage, could be for your in-laws if you get along with your in-laws. It could be a TV room. Like there's lots of things. It could be a workshop. People will find good use of that space. But streets can and should be less filled with traffic. And again, people will be saving money. So I've thought a lot about that. It will change industries, as you mentioned, insurance. But part of insurance is because we have accidents. And if you can eliminate more and more of those, that's a really good thing. We shouldn't accept as a society the amount of vehicle fatalities we have. We should not accept the amount of traffic we have. We should not accept the fact that Americans spend more money on their car than they do on food. These are things that can change and should change for the benefit of many, many people.